Good evening.
Good day.
Oh yeah, you're in Australia.
Oh yeah, it's already
Hey.
Friday.
Yeah. I have no idea what the future of this meeting is going to be, unfortunately.
Doesn't look like we're gonna get more people than this today. I was hoping for Anish and Yilun.
Yeah, I think Elon saw what I posted in the channel, so I don't know if he's gonna end up showing up because we don't have Dan, so no one's gonna be driving the meeting. So I
Right.
think at some point we're gonna have to probably have a group discussion as to who's gonna take over for Dan, not just in like running these meetings, but also like who's gonna kind of lead the upstreaming effort now that he's gone.
We probably take this conversation to the mailing list then.
Yeah, it's probably I I don't know how you start up that email on the mailing list, but yeah, we'll have to, I guess, between the three major groups, we're gonna probably have to have a discussion on that.
Because whatever he posted last time, he was going to post a new version with certain fix I'm looking forward
Yeah,
for. And now I'll have to fix it maybe, and I don't know.
yeah,
I'll start talking there.
I was in a meeting when I was like, yeah, I'll get new patches for the thing for Dan so we could put it on the validation system. And then I got noticed that Dan had passed, and I guess there's no new patches for Dan anymore. So I didn't even know if Anish saw a message. So I figured he would have been here.
Uh,
Yeah. Well, if you saw it, he didn't respond to it, so who knows?
Well, he normally joins these calls.
Yeah. So is the intention to still have this meeting, or do you want to do all the work on the mailing list from now on?
Well, I really like the call,
Yeah, I like the two. And I can,
especially with Anish and Elon, and we can quickly go through problems.
yeah, I'll message you on at work and I guess I guess I need to also find out on our end what the strategy is, since Dan was still pushing the TDX Connect patches even after he left for NVIDIA. So
Well, when I asked him in the past, he was like, "Yeah, Elon is driving this
mhm.
mostly." So we
That's
really
fine.
want Elon in these calls.
Yeah, I agree.
So we may as well finish it today and just make sure that everyone shows up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I guess sending out an email to the mailing list that the meeting is still, you know,
Yep.
still ongoing. And I guess maybe we do it like the other confidential compute consortium meetings are, where one of the, every week someone from one of the various participating companies chairs it, and we try and figure out an agenda for what needs to be discussed that week ahead of time.
Okay, I'll reply
Yeah.
to Dan's patch set and one of these meeting emails
Hmm.
and see what people think.
Yep.
Because it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm speechless.
Yeah. 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 He was posting patches and comments as of like 2, 3 days ago. So I have no idea
Yeah,
what
that's
happened.
that's conversation we had this morning internally in the company. It's like I started the meeting with this news, and people like, "What is it? Recent news? It's just 3 days
Mhm.
ago. Replied to my mail."
Yeah.
Do we know what happened?
No, we have no idea. I'd imagine we never really find out what happened on things like this. But yeah. Yeah, there was another Linux kernel developer a few years back that had passed, and he was just one day, like, I guess he died of a heart attack. He just laid down for a nap because he wasn't feeling well, and he just never woke up. So I don't know what it is. Could be something like that. Could be some other condition he had that we never knew about.
And who owns this call?
I believe owns it as in like drives the agenda, or owns the actual meeting invite, because the meeting invite
Actual meeting invite.
I believe that's set up by the whoever manages the meetings at the Confidential Compute Consortium. So we're probably gonna need to
Ah,
figure out um who organizes that calendar, because I get to this meeting via the CCC meeting calendar that I have added to Outlook. So whoever organizes it there will probably have to contact them and figure out um, what needs to be done on that front. But I think the biggest downside is Dan kept all these meeting minutes like personally on his machine. It's not like the other confidential compute consortium meetings where they have a Google Drive where they drop all the minutes and stuff like that. So, you know, anything that he'd recorded for these meetings is now effectively gone unless someone has a way of retrieving them, which I don't think anyone does.
right. And before we finish the call, Do we have anything? Any urgent topics on TSM? Maybe people have questions or comments. Nope, nothing.
Nah. I'm wondering if we can dig around in Dan's kernel tree and see if maybe he had something that was being prepared there to be released. Because you said he was talking about putting out a new version of the patch sets with some fixes that you needed.
Well, if it's not on git.kernel.org, then it's probably gone.
Yeah.
And shouldn't be a huge rework, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's like two fixes he promised.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. Yeah. All right then.
Yeah. Guess there's nothing else to discuss.
Just too sad.
Those are the
All right then. Talk to you next time. Please stay
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Bye.
See you in
Cheers.
2 weeks.
Oh. Hello. Hi, Elon.
Hi, Alexei.
You're kind of late.
Yeah, yes. What are you talking about?
Well, you heard the news about Dan?
Yeah, I see that. It's so sad.
So now the plan is I go to mailing list and just start sending mails about how we proceed
Yes,
and who
yes,
is
I
going
think
to drive TSM. And if it's going to be you or Anish or myself or somebody else.
okay. I'm not sure. I I'm not sure. I think we can let's see what the conversation goes in community.
But the conclusion so far has been that we keep doing this call every 2 weeks. And we try to get people in this call, like you and Anish, to discuss things.
I think maybe you and Nish will be have more time to discuss about the phase 3 things, the host side support on KVM and IOMMUFD stuff. Yeah, so
well, we need to finish phase 2 first. For that, we need to finish TSM framework, which then didn't finish. And but it's like pretty well done by now, I think, with few fixes. And I mean, do you want to keep pushing it, or I can, or we discuss in the mailing list?
Yes, we can. I think we could discuss in the mail list. Currently, I don't have any idea yet that who could take Dan's job for to advance the TSM framework. Currently, it is the phase 2. Currently, the phase 2 framework is still not decided, not upstream.
Out of curiosity, how much of the current so how much of the latest patch set did you write?
Actually, I'm now. Sorry, what's the question? How much the patch set I'm engaged in on my side?
He posted, say, like 10 patches or 20, was it? And he told me that in the past you were driving this whole thing pretty much alone. And then he stepped in and he started doing this TSM framework thingy. So assuming that you're still working on it, contributing to it, definitely testing, but like, are you writing this code now, or it was then? And for you, it will be as much work as for me to start doing it again.
I think for last few months that Dan writes most of the TSM framework things, and more time earlier, I did some framework things, but later Dan takes full responsibility of this, and I on my side actually I have plenty of things to deal with. That's all about
sure. I'm just trying to figure out
platforms. yeah.
I'm trying to understand who is like closer to actual development of that patch set. So who could take over? By the way, about phase 3. You still have those patches to what was that? VFIO, DMA buffer, working stuff.
Yeah.
You still have it? You still gonna post them? Because you haven't posted them for quite some time now.
I think maybe recently am not working on this part. Yeah. So I think if anybody want to like pick them up, it's definitely fine. it's definitely good. Yeah.
Ah, so you have them in the tree, but you're not going to rewrite them or fix them or post them. It's just you use them and you're happy, and you're hoping somebody else picks them up.
Yeah.
Yes or no are correct answers.
Yes. Because recently I'm not focusing on this work. I'm focusing on push the TDX phase one drivers to upstream. So I don't have more time to work on this. Yes, because that's my first priority target. That my boss asked me to do.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone else working on TDX Connect? Or just you?
Yeah, we have several people working with me to investigate the later phases.
Are they going to post those patches VFIO DMA buff, or they don't have plans? Are they joining the call? This call?
Till now, we don't have plans, but I think the discussion will be started soon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see the picture now. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
That clarifies things, because we have this internally in the plan.
Yeah. Okay.
What we need to do to get phase 3 done. And it's sitting there, and it's like, is it going to be on time? Who is going to work on it? Who is going to push patches? And now I have my answers.
Okay.
Cool, because I have like 2 people other than me, but they're only working half time on it, and not that many. And neither of them is comfortable with pushing this kind of stuff out.
Okay.
They can help.
Okay.
They can help debug, write code, but pushing and talking to the community is like next step, next level, and they
so
not afraid, but don't really like that part yet. It's going to be me, public facing.
Okay. You have a supporting team behind you, but they don't want to switch to the front to get to take the framework.
See, even if it's not Linux kernel, I talk to Microsoft Windows people about this technology. They're not looking into Linux code. They can't. They're not writing on Linux. They only have spec, and the only public-facing person who is touching this technology is me, not like BIOS people. They don't go to mailing lists. So I get this attention.
Yes. I think on my side, the situation may be better. We have several people that have experience on Linux upstream, and they do they do engage in the TDX Connect, but and the TSM. But I think they are just ramping up. So I think maybe.
Oh yeah,
I don't have a
I
plan
can ramp
now.
up one of my folks too. So we'll see who is faster at ramping up.
Yeah.
All right then. Then keep an eye on the mailing list. I will send something today asking how we proceed. Then you have a good day. Talk to you later in 2 weeks.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.